think we'll do it right here. Right here, the pre intro, I guess. Since that's a thing now, we're doing pre intros, intro preing in my intros. That's the pre intro, right, Sebastian? Yeah.
You know, I only have 4 years left to date Leonardo DiCaprio.
Why? Oh. That is an actual thing. I did not think that was like an actual thing until I
thought it was like a whole joke going on. Or like not a joke, but like a rumor that turned into a whole joke.
And then it turned.
I mean, I didn't look into it again, so
yeah.
Is it actually real?
Yeah, it's real. It's pretty
Dang.
real. It's pretty dubious. Some might say. Some might say it's somebody did a graph on it actually on Twitter. Yeah, they graphed all of Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriends, and I mean, the numbers don't lie.
What did they find?
When them hips shake, as Shakira once said. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. That it's 23, right? 23.
I thought it was 25.
Yeah, 25. He doesn't like anything over 25, bro. That's a quarter, bro. That's a quarter of your life right there. And he's already 50. So he's like, might as well keep it at 25. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with that, we start the next episode of the Nortaku Podcast.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome back. We're back for episode 2. Like I said, we are going to be consistently recording and updating now and uploading. It's gonna happen. This is. As you can tell, we are missing somebody. Our co-host, our tri-host, if that's a name you want to put it, is not here right now because he's busy with school, hard at work. So we're like, it's all right, bro. It's not like you're the tri-host of the #1 best podcast in the world, but go do your work. Get that bread, as they say, as the kids say it nowadays. That's gonna change in like 2 years. They're gonna make another thing for like money and workmen, like working. You're gonna like go get those crumpets.
Yeah, I mean, I swear they make up like a new word for something every day.
Pushing peas? I didn't even know that was a thing. I've never heard pushing peas before.
Yeah, well, usually like something like that happens when, you know, an album drops or some celebrity just said some random ass shit when, I don't know, they were high and just caught on.
They're just like
Glizzy, man. Like, how the hell did Glizzy catch on?
I'm pretty sure that was already a thing. Wasn't that already a thing?
Was it? I don't know. I've never heard anyone say Glizzy before like 2020.
True. It might have been like a TikToker, an influencer. Yeah, that's the only reason I would think of it.
Like, do you remember when swag became a thing?
Yeah, well, that was because of Drake.
Cause well, yeah, but still, just like.
Yeah, Drake.
It's hard to imagine a world before swag became like a word.
Before swag. What was the other one?
I mean, like, swagger existed, but like just swag on its own.
YOLO. Remember that?
YOLO. Who did that one?
That was another Drake.
Who did YOLO? Damn Drake.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Kiki, do you love me? That's Drake. That whole dance was Drake. A lot of these dances are from Drake, bro. Them.
Well, I'm just thinking of words.
Lol. Got.
Wasn't that like from the 90s?
Yeah, but it's like, it wasn't. It was just, you know, an abbreviation. Now it actually got added to the dictionary.
Oh, I mean, not surprising. It's been
Sus.
around for a while and it's pretty popular. Sus. That.
I mean, that was always been a word, but it didn't reach that like pinnacle meme word, you know.
Yeah, just ever since that like Among Us boom.
Yeah, since the Among Us boom, it didn't really pick up like it did.
I know. God, there's been so many like big spikes in popularity for these old games.
Yeah.
Because Among Us has been out for a while before it's like.
That is true. That's just.
Boost in popularity.
I'm pretty sure.
Wasn't it out for like 2 years before everyone got into it?
Yeah, it was out for 2 years. And I'm pretty sure it was because of the pandemic, since everyone was at home. They just looked for something.
Yeah, and you know, just
something to do. And they chose that. They chose Among Us.
Yeah. Among Us. Wasn't that right after the Minecraft like whole?
Yes.
Like revival.
Yeah, when Minecraft came back. And it was like.
Yeah, I don't really remember the whole timeline. I just remember seeing a bunch of Minecraft videos show up in my feed after like 5 years, 7 years of not like seeing any. I'm like, dang, what? People are still playing Minecraft.
People are going. It seems now that
I can't remember like who. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say like it seems now that it's calmed down, or it's not.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's not. It wasn't
like
booming.
after the whole. The dream like I don't know, fiasco. I wouldn't say fiasco. All I remember was a big like controversy around Dream.
Yeah, after the Dream controversies, it kind of died down. Which you know what? Good. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say how it is. I love the old Minecraft channels. Those were the bee's knees.
Oh, bro, remember Sky Does Minecraft?
Banjo Canadian, bro. On God. So good.
Oh, Banjo Canadian. Oh, who else? Jerome. There you go, Jerome. ESF. I think that was, yeah, there you go.
Yogscast.
Yogscast.
Bruh, those were some top tier Minecraft YouTubers. And then
damn.
And then life happened and we got older. And I think when they got older, they made new content, and I think during the whole like Dream stuff, I'm like, is that how I was when I was watching Minecraft? Was I just a little shit? So I'm like, there's no way I was this annoying. I thought back in the day, and I'm like, oh, no, I was that kid. Oh God. And you kind of.
Yeah. Now those kids are back with the Dream stands.
Yeah, the Dream stands. You know, good thing we didn't have Twitter back in the day. Back in the 2010s.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine, bro? Oh my God, I would have like a Benjamin Canadian YouTube all over.
I mean, we had Tumblr, didn't we?
Yeah, we had Tumblr, but Tumblr isn't Twitter. Twitter's its own ecosystem.
Wow.
And Tumblr.
Back then, it probably was.
Probably, yeah.
Now for sure, no.
No. Tumblr's dead.
No way.
Tumblr died off. Nobody uses Tumblr anymore.
Oh, who bought Tumblr for like $1 billion?
I do not know. That one I do not know.
I just remember that like someone bought it for $1 million or $1
Someone
billion.
bought it,
and then look at it now.
They banned any NSFW stuff on it.
Oh yeah, and then that was like the whole like great migration to Twitter.
Yeah, it was like all the Tumblr people went to Twitter, and then Reddit, and they couldn't really survive on Reddit, or they just transform into Redditors, because it's just like Reddit's its own ecosystem.
Yeah,
it has its own system.
Yeah, either go to Twitter or live long, or I don't know how to apply that little phrase.
Yeah.
But, you either become a person on Twitter or a Redditor.
Yeah. That's where the Tumblr people went. And yeah, I feel like they went to Tumblr. I mean, they went to Twitter. How Twitter is right now, I feel like all the people from Tumblr.
You mean Twitter?
Majority of them went to Twitter.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
I feel like, damn, I can't really put my opinion on Reddit because Redditors have been there for so long that they know how to play the system. Time to go to Twitter. There you go. You go to Twitter.
Yeah, I haven't really been on Twitter that much, so I don't really see all the stuff that gets put on there.
Yeah, luckily I don't follow anybody on Twitter. And all the people I follow on Twitter are like cosplayers, comic publishers,
artists.
Yeah, like fighting game companies and just artists, and yeah, that's about it. So I don't follow any streamers or any of that because I feel like I'm gonna watch the content on YouTube, but what's the point of following? Oh, there's only one YouTuber I do follow on my Twitter, and that's Action Button Review. But that's because the stuff is funny. Oh, and Bao.
God. Oh, Bao.
Bao because she tweeted a picture of me. That's why. I'm like, I'm on Bao's Twitter feed. I gotta follow, dude. I cannot follow. I gotta do it.
That's
like
true.
Like a fake Twitter person. Yeah. So I'm blind.
God, that was a while ago.
Dude, that was Anime Expo. That's the thing we forgot. We forgot to tell people about that. That we got in a picture when we got a picture taken by Bao. Right now, people. Right now, if you have the chance, if you want to go to Twitter, and if you don't have a Twitter, I don't blame you. But if you do have a Twitter, go to Bao, VTuber, Whale. I know right now she's doing like a whole she's posting a lot. They're really fun memes. And she edited the Rick and Morty. She edited the Rick spit. And people are abusing the fuck out of that. But go to Bao and then go to where the anime pictures or the Anime Expo tweets. And keep scrolling down and you'll see her being like, man, haven't even started AX and people out here crazy. And you'll see 3 people holding up a marine body pillow. That's my picture. I'm right next. I'm in that picture. So go find it. Retweet it.
I'm somewhere in there in the background.
I think you're in there too.
Off screen.
Yeah. She took 2 pictures.
I'm not in there. I'm just.
Oh, were you not in that picture?
But damn. No, I wasn't. I was like, I was in the, like, off to the side by the car.
Okay. Well, I'm in that picture. And yeah, retweet it, comment it, be like, Nortaku Podcast sent us. This is baller, bro. And yeah, that's why I follow Bao. That's why I follow her on Twitter. Yeah, but I'm usually like blinded from the Twitter drama. I don't even check the trending page, which is apparently.
The only thing I've seen from the trending page lately, or like that I actually cared to look into, was the CyberPunk and there was a trailer that came out for anime. But bro, October, it's gonna be stacked with so many like. I wouldn't say huge animes because like Chainsaw Man had widely anticipated animes. Yes,
for sure, indeed. We'll transition that. We'll go to the October stuff, so we can get off Twitter. I don't want to talk about Twitter anymore. But
yeah. Well, even before October, we got like some good animes towards the end of September.
True. Facts.
Like I just mentioned, CyberPunk. Oh god, so it's
okay,
really.
We'll talk about CyberPunk real quick, and then we'll transition to the October stuff. So CyberPunk Edgerunners. Our boy Sebass has not finished it yet because he hasn't finished it yet.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through though. But
what episode are you on?
I'm like on like episode 5. I
okay.
think.
You're literally like right before the best episode of the season, in my opinion.
In your opinion,
it's probably the best episode of the season. And also our buddy Ricketts agreed too. He's like, it's probably one of the best.
There's usually like that best episode in a lot of
yeah,
animes.
this is definitely one of them. To beginning to the end, it's just a banger of an episode. So we'll do I'm gonna do a spoiler-free review right now, or like a not a review, but like a talk about it, and then we'll transition to like a semi half of the season way through. Like we'll talk about stuff that happened halfway through the season. For me, CyberPunk Edgerunners 2077 patch release, no glitches released, is a solid 9 out of 10. I give it a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is a 9 out of 10. In my eyes, I'm like, it's a 9 out of 10. And the only reason why it's not a 10 out of the best anime of all time, it's a little short. It's a little too short.
So it
like,
wow, that's like a first.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, bro, it's so good, but
it's
not
enough episodes. I want to say not enough episodes, but like, I feel like the beginning could have used a little more time, and I think that would have been really good. I think that would have fit it really nicely. That's my only, like, everything towards the after like the first 3 episodes, perfect pacing. You know, I really like the pacing of the show. I feel, but just like those first episode, episode 1, episode 2, I feel like if you just gave them another episode, it wouldn't have felt as rushed. Which I'll talk after I do this spoiler free one.
Yeah, I can totally agree with you on that.
But
because for me, episode 1. Oh yeah. Go on.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about episode. But I just want to get out that that's the only.
Well, I was just gonna quickly say that for like. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
Go. Oh, no, I was just gonna quickly say that like for episode 1, I wasn't really like blown away by it. It was just mostly like the shock factor of like, oh shit, okay, this is really going ham with like the gore and stuff.
Yeah.
I just found myself very hard to like care for the main protagonist, at least for the first episode, because you don't really like get too much of an like a reason to like him.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, and then they like fix that as you go on. Like episode 2, just like, oh yeah. And I kind of wish that they showed what he was good at.
Yeah, it's kind of implied.
You know, build his character up.
It wasn't really said.
Yeah, it's mostly implied, but you know, it would have been nice to just see that around the first episode. Of course, they go into that in the second one, but you know, for as short as this like series is, it would have been nice if they like crammed a little bit more of that character building early on. That's like my only complaint about.
Yeah, that's why I don't give it a 10 out of 10 because of the first 2 episodes. And I feel like people like gotta understand what 10 out of 10 means. 10 out of 10 means like you watch it again, and you're like, dude, I can't find anything wrong with this. Or like or when you finish watching it, you're like, yeah, no, I think I loved it since the beginning and the end. Like if when you think you're like, they could have done better at this, that's not a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 means, bro, this is literally perfect. Which we will talk about our 10 out of 10s in a future episode. So stay tuned. Stay tuned and watch. But Yeah, that's legit my only. I wouldn't say like gripe, like, oh, I wish they did this. No, I'm like, that's the only thing I wish.
Oh,
it would have been nice.
Yeah, it was like if
it would have been a nice bonus.
Like if there's only like one small complaint I can make, it would just be that.
Yeah.
So far, I'm loving it. Animation's great. The like art styles.
Animation's.
The cinematography.
It's Trigger, so you know you're gonna get Trigger, but what I was hearing people talk about and what I thought about too, and I'm like, it's Trigger, but it's also in a boundary Trigger, because usually when you watch Trigger Studios, their projects, they get from they stay like in a small space for a little time, and then bam, we're fighting massive cities, then we're going to planet, then we're going to universe, then we're on to galaxies. So like they their fights get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I feel for Cyberpunk, they kind of backed it up a bit, and most of the fights are in the city. It doesn't go outside of the city. It stays in the city. And it's really like boxed in, which makes the fight more enthralling to watch. It's more intimate. They get really creative with certain stuff, which I really enjoyed. It makes the fights intense. It's tense. It's what I think that's the best way I can put it. Because some of the Trigger fights, they're on planets, so you're like, I mean, okay. And then they're on galaxies, and they're throwing galaxies at each other. You're like, there's not like, the surrounding area is not playing a factor. Compared to Cyberpunk, where the surrounding area is playing a factor. Like, they hide behind stairs. They use trash cans and cars as covers. Like, they use the surrounding area. They play with the surrounding area when they set up fights, which can bring up creative scenarios, which I really enjoyed. I think that's why the fight scenes were really impactful, because like you felt tense. You're like, what are they gonna do now? Like, how are they gonna solve this? And with it being cyberpunk and cybernetics and stuff, it enhances that even more, because they can be even more creative. They're like, let's hack this so they can fall on them and stuff like that. And I really enjoyed that part.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we got like a cyberpunk anime.
Yeah, dude.
Like just something so nice and gritty and
nasty, like a nasty. Like there's been nasty.
We've been getting a while.
Cyberpunk setting.
I meant like gritty, within the world.
I think like the only one I can like really put that.
At least like sci-fi.
Like sci-fi that I remember, even in like American like movies and stuff. I mean like The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis and Chris Tucker, but that movie's almost like 2 decades old. That's the last like recent cyberpunk. I mean, there's Blade Runner, which I haven't watched yet. But for animes, I don't remember there being like this type of setting. The only one that comes to mind is Akira.
Yeah, because like there's Akira. Oh yeah, Akira. There you go. But that's like what?
Yeah, from the 90s,
80s. Bro, it's been
so
long.
Usually if like there's cyber, it's usually just one character has those cyber stuff. It's not the world.
Yeah, or if it's like heavily sci-fi, right? The only like gritty part you'll see is just like the slums that I don't know. Maybe the characters just go to a world and they're like, oh, it's all poor here. Hey, look at all these slums. It doesn't have like that sci-fi cyberpunk kind of. It just looks like a regular old slum. It
usually isn't in the slums.
Right.
They're just there for an episode and then they leave.
Nope.
Compared to.
Well, I was just saying, like, if they show something that's like run down and like slums, usually it just looks like modern day, like
it's not as
just without
grotesque as it is in Cyberpunk. But like Cyberpunk, they really push the limits.
Because like in Cyberpunk, you see all these you see like all these sci-fi stuff, right? But then you see like off to the distance, like some dude just jacking off in some like crazy like
that's another plus is that there's so much attention to detail in these like wide shots of the city, which I really like because it's just eye candy and you can spot stuff for your like second watching. Like if you're gonna rewatch it, you can see stuff that you didn't watch the first time. Like what you said with the guy using a bot to jerk off, or some guy throwing up over the stairs, somebody beating the shit out of somebody else. Like there's a lot happening.
All people just like in these pods getting high or whatever, or I don't know what the tech they're doing because I don't play the game.
Which is
never played it, never looked into.
Also another good thing too.
Never saw anything of it.
I feel like that's another great thing about it is that you don't really gotta play the game. It kind of builds the world and builds the characters to where you don't have to play the game, or you're not lost because you didn't play the game. If you play the game and watch it, you'll get a lot of the references. You're like, oh, this is from this and this is from this. But if like for me, when I watched it, I'm like, I understood the world. I got most of what they were talking about, and I didn't play the game at all. So
the only thing you'll miss is just like a couple like slang words, right? Like eddies. I didn't know what eddies were until like the 5th episode.
But again, like you won't have to play it. You won't miss a lot if you don't play the game. Yeah, which I enjoyed a lot.
Almost makes me want to play it now.
Yeah, it kind of does. Almost. And since they added the Edgerunner update to it, I'm like, oh my god, there's some stuff that I want to get now, which is pretty good. But
it just feels so unique. Yeah, right.
For this,
like if you get like a
especially for this
if
season,
you cut a random scene with all this anime season
for summer
for sure.
It's
been really dry.
I feel like it's just I think this summer has been just a lot of season 2s, so continuations of other stories, which that's fine. But except LaCroix Recoil, but who would have thought Recoil would have popped off like that?
True.
On Song of the Night, but
but that's not really like
Yeah, I feel like
the setting in like LaCroix Recoil, it's not very like unique, right? It's just like modern day.
It's mostly like
some future tech.
Modern day and isekais, which we already used to, and I feel like since it was cyberpunk, it's cyberpunk, and we're like, oh my god, finally we're gonna get another cyberpunk. That's good. That looks good, and it's made by Trigger.
Like if you cut a scene, right, it's like you get double the fucking.
You're like, goodness. Oh my god, it's cyberpunk and it's made by Trigger. But, so, that's already good.
Yeah. Like, aside from the art style, if you cut out a scene from the anime without like all the characters and stuff, like it's that cyberpunk anime. Yeah. Right? Opposed to like, if you cut a scene from I don't know, what's an anime like?
Overlord.
86. Or Overlord, right? I guess Overlord would be a better example. Without like the main characters and any indications to the series, it'd be like, this is just some isekai, or fantasy anime. Like there's nothing really like unique, Of course, like Overlord's great and all. It's just that like the setting, it doesn't feel unique to the story.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the cyberpunk anime.
Yeah, the cyberpunk anime has like a unique character designs. Really creative. Right? Colors pop.
Yeah, like another great example is. Which is for sure.
And that's coming from me. I'm colorblind, and this anime is still colorful. It is crazy how colorful it is.
Yeah. Another great example is like the scenery in Attack on Titan. Once you see like those walls, like boom, you're in Attack on Titan.
Yeah. It's very very distinct.
Right.
Cyberpunk is really distinct.
What? Yeah.
I forgot who the character designer for the art director, but they did a really good job with them.
Yeah. Oh, and the opening and ending.
Yeah, songs. Okay, that's the other very good plus. is that the soundtrack is slaps. Soundtrack slaps. People who have, I think you've heard the I want to stay with you. Really good. I love that song. That song is mwah. And then the song that plays when you first meet Rebecca, mwah. All good songs. Openings and endings slaps. I know there's a conversation with one character. I was telling this to our buddy Alan. There's two characters that talk to each other, and then you hear the song in the background. It's like playing from a car. And I got too into the song to where I'm like, bro, when are these characters gonna stop so I can listen to the song? Because of how good that song was. Yeah, the OST is really good.
Oh, quick question. Do you watch in the sub or dub?
I decided on the sub. I decided to watch the sub.
Okay, yeah, me too.
I haven't listened to the dub.
I don't think I did. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of like Main's voice actor, but other than that, and Lucy's. But other than that, it's pretty good. What's that guy's name? The guy from Breaking Bad, like the main villain, I guess. Juan Carlo. I think that was his name. He voices one of the people in Cyberpunk. It was like that one businessman with the triple
Faraday.
eyes.
Yeah.
Faraday. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I thought it was Gus Fieri.
Yeah, but I mean, something like that.
Yeah, I'll look up the dub again.
I'm not good with like actors' names and stuff, but yeah, it's okay. I went back to the sub though because it was just like.
Yeah, I like Main's voice a lot.
This is how I watch anime.
Main's and Lucy's voice, and Rebecca's. In the.
Oh yeah, it's a good cast.
It's a good
Great
subcast,
voices.
and I really enjoyed the first episode when they were talking. Dub is good, but I decided I'm like, I could listen to the dub, but I can't. I listened to a bit of the sub and I'm like, I really like the sub, and I like Lucy's voice a lot. So, I decided on the sub. But either way is a good experience.
It was kind of it was kind of weird hearing like a Mexican accent on David's mom.
Oh yeah.
in the dub. I was like, oh, because she doesn't really look. I'm assuming she's Mexican, right?
I know Latino.
Latino. Yeah, I guess I should just say Latino.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just like I don't know. It didn't really fit for me.
I didn't get the vibe. Same with David. I was like, eh.
Yeah. But you know what? What has a really good dub?
What is a really good dub?
Okay, sorry. It like blinked on me. Spy Family. There you go.
Spy Family?
I just like listened. Yeah, really? Spy Family. Yeah, it's a pretty good dub. Anya's voice. It's not the greatest, but
some American voice actors, they try. They really do try. There's some special American voice.
I gave up on
who can do children voice, like Timmy Turner's voice actor and Jimmy Neutron's. They can do them, but for anime it's hard.
Yeah, for me, I just gave up on any children in the dubs. Like I just know for sure that it's not gonna sound great. Which is sad because I think you hear that the voice and it doesn't fit, but you know that the actor does well in other roles.
They're trying so hard.
They're
trying so hard.
I know, like Gabby from Attack on Titan. God, I don't know that. I loved her other roles. I forgot the name of the voice actor, but the one for Gabby, it was a miss. It still sounded like a 22-year-old.
You're like, damn. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a shot then. Yeah. The Spy Family. Or am I the Cyberpunk? I'm not done with it yet.
Oh yeah, or just you can rewatch Cyberpunk if you really enjoyed it.
I might watch the dub, maybe. No, but sub is really good though. Even for another character that's towards the end, it's really good. But I also liked.
Anyway, are there any other?
That it wasn't
go on.
PG-14. I'd like that it was TVMA. It was bloody.
Oh yeah, I mean they right in the trailer.
The trailer kind of really sold me on it too, and I'm like, oh my god, it's not gonna be PG-14. Woo! Which feel like it enhanced the experience, because when you think Cyberpunk, you think guns, guts, gore, everything, and I did like that aspect of it. It was pretty good. And it was Trigger being like gory. We've never seen gory Trigger, which I haven't seen anything that's like
true.
Trigger and it's gory, except like, oh well, I mean there's panty and stocking.
Well, yeah, but that was made a long
time ago, and it was like minimal, not as much as what Cyberpunk is.
It was more raunchy.
Yeah,
than
there's
gory.
raunch, there's some gore, but this was just gore, like straight out gore, which I really enjoyed. Story was good. There's a weird transition. Story was good. Story was really good. Really liked the ending. I liked the message it was doing, or not the message, but like the theme that it was going for. I was like, damn, that is kind of true. It again, it felt like a right way to end it, and kind of like a right way how it affected the characters. And I think that was a really nice, like, it was it cut deep. It was a deep cut ending.
I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to get it cut deep.
Cut deep. Like all the YouTube reviewers that are watching it, or that uploaded videos, they're like, Cyberpunk broke me.
Or Cyberpunk made me depressed. I'm like, God.
Which, like, if you get that from that anime, I can understand, and I sympathize with them. Like, yeah, it was a really real emotional ending. But man, just rethinking about it, I'm like, damn, such a good ending.
It's just one of those animes that hit.
Yeah, it left an impact for sure. And I would definitely rewatch it again. It's up there as like one of my favorites, at least for this season. I'll see how I do.
I think now.
Oh, when I re-rank my top animes again.
Yeah. Oh, re-rank it. Oh, it's changed a lot since like the last time we talked about our top 10. Yeah, but I was just gonna say, I think I just like recently I've been going on a like sci-fi binge, cause right now I'm watching Gundam, Iron-Blooded Orphans, right, and that's pretty. It's pretty good. I like the pacing. I like the story. I actually care about the characters now. You know, as opposed to like some animes, it takes me a while to like care for the characters, get emotionally attached to them. But Gundam did it pretty quickly. And then I just like rewatched 86 recently, and I know you're watching it now.
Yeah, I started watching it.
Got the first episode down.
Which is another thing, getting back into anime. We'll continue. We'll talk about what I've been watching.
Yeah. What else?
God damn it.
That's about it. Yeah, because this season has been dry. There hasn't been anything really good.
Hey, there's been good stuff this season.
Just Cyberpunk.
Yeah, just Cyberpunk. Song of the Night. Again, I think it's because like Cyberpunk was so different from everything that came out this season. We're just like, it is. It does hit differently. It does slap. I was just saying, like, most of this season has been like season 2s or continuations of other stories. So like if you never watched the first season, this season of anime, you're like,
or harems,
but that's always a thing. Whether harem or isekai or both.
You're not gonna lie, I think there was like what 4 harem animes that came out this season.
There was a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like, well, obviously Harem in the Labyrinth. That was an obvious one.
But that.
My stepmom's daughter is my ex. I think that's
not a harem. I think it's
not a harem. Okay.
Different from Labyrinth harem.
Yeah, a couple of cuckoos. I think that's one.
Yeah.
Engage Kiss.
Is that another harem?
I think that was another one. Well, if I see more than 2 girls on the cover and I see like, I don't know, clips from that show of them kissing, I'm just gonna assume it's a harem.
Harem genre it's been saturated for a bit. Kind of sad. It's sad because some harems, unless they have like a banger studio behind them, they kind of all look the same.
There's always like that one pink haired girl.
Like if it isn't High School DxD or Data Life, I couldn't really care less. I'm just like, it's just another harem. On God.
It's either like the pink haired girl, or not pink. I should say like reddish
girl.
I guess.
Reddish girl with
hair, blonde.
Dark hair, who's quiet all the time. I mean, it's a good formula. It works. But I've grown up. I'm a different man now. I'm no longer in middle school and high school. I read quality stuff.
I don't know. I mean, Komi-san.
Komi-san's different. Shut up.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't. There's nothing else I really want to talk about from the season. I'm just excited for
next
October.
season, though. All right, now we're transitioning to next season. Oh
shoot! Sorry, my freaking list won't work. Well, okay, obviously there's a big one, Chainsaw Man. Damn, I was so close to reading that, and then I think the night of when I decided I was gonna read this thing, they just announced the anime. Yeah. I'm like, damn it. Same thing happened with Tokyo Revengers.
Yes. I was the same way. I was like, I'm gonna read Chainsaw Man. And they're like, hey, they're making an anime. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm still gonna read it. And they're like, hey, MAPPA's making the anime. I'm like, okay. Guess so.
Yeah, that was the thing. I was gonna read it anyway, but then they said MAPPA was gonna animate it. I'm like, God damn it! Why MAPPA?
Why? Please. And then also the manga trailer that came out with that song, which was a slap. And I'm like, all right, fine. I'll wait. God damn it. Even though we had some friends who were like, you should read it. I'm like, I'm waiting for the anime. Please shut up. So, yeah, I know. Chainsaw Man's coming out. My Hero starting next week. A lot of this stuff is starting next week. Yeah, My Hero starting next week. Yeah.
Oh, wait, already?
And then Spy X Family's coming back.
Oh yeah, it's coming back. That one's pretty big. Isn't Mob Psycho
Mob Psycho's coming back? And then what is?
Then there's Bleach, right? Bleach is coming back. After like what, 10 years, I think.
10-year, 1,000-year blood arc.
What else? I'll just look it up. Okay. Oh right. It was
a quick second. Okay. Let me Ciso anime.
Okay, there you go.
Hold up.
I'm
gonna get the
Oh, we got To Your Eternity coming back.
I'm gonna get OBS.
I'm excited for that one. This new arc is gonna be pretty good. I definitely recommend to everybody to watch To Your Eternity. You know, it's really hits you in the feels.
Really gets you in the kokoro. Okay. Anime.
It does. I think it's one of the few mangas I actually teared up reading.
All right. I got it queued up. I'm recording it. So, Chainsaw Man's coming out in October 12th. That's in 2 weeks. That's pretty crazy. Mob Psycho Season 3 is coming out. Again, I was not expecting this to come out so soon. Which is also crazy because they also have My Hero Academia coming out also. So 2 Bones
I had no idea.
Are coming out. Yeah.
No idea.
That comes out on October 1st. Mob Psycho comes out in October 6th. So that's with those 3 alone. Then you got Spy X Family Part 2, which comes out October 1st also. So we're getting My Hero and Spy X Family Part 2, second course. Stacked. Then Bleach, stacked again. Everyone's been waiting for Bleach, so that's coming out. Futo no Atsune's second season. I didn't watch that one, so I do not know what is it about. Oh, is that To Your Eternity?
Yeah, that's To Your Eternity.
Okay, there you go. Second season coming out. 20 episodes. Then Blue Lock, which I know everybody's been waiting for.
Oh yeah, everyone always talks about Blue Lock whenever someone mentions IQ about being the best sports anime. They're like, nah, bro. Blue Lock. Just wait till Blue Lock.
Just wait. Watch Blue Lock. And it's by 8-Bit. And 8-Bit...
I saw the trailer for Blue Lock.
Yeah.
I never...
8-Bit... 8-Bit does a lot.
A new one?
No, 8-Bit's been for
Oh, they did a lot? Okay, I thought that was just a new...
No. They worked on the Slime. Well, I wonder why. I mean, yeah. Oh, actually, that makes sense. I'm gonna tell you what they worked on before, Sebastian. and then you're gonna be like, what? So their top animes that they've made are all mostly harems. So they did Slime, all the Slime seasons, Infinite Stratos, Fruit of Grisai, Absolute Duo, Fruit of Grisai Season 2, Infinite Stratos Season 2, Fruit of Grisai Season 3, the OVA for Fruit of Grisai, OVA for Infinite Stratos, Shonen Maid, Rewrite, more Infinite Stratos stuff, Sonor.
Okay, I see. There's a reason why I haven't heard of 8-Bit, because
well, the thing is,
all animes I've never watched.
Pretty well animated. If Fruit of Grisai is arguably very well animated. That I remember is pretty good. Specifically, some scenes you're like, why are you putting so much effort in this one scene? So, I can see why they would choose Blue Lock. Even though Infinite Stratos was a harem, their action scenes were really dope. So, okay. Uzaki-san Season 2.
Isn't Tomo...
Woo!
Isn't Tomo-chan coming out?
Tomo-chan's not coming out this season. I think it's coming out next year.
Next year?
Yeah, winter.
Winter?
Yeah,
I'm assuming? Okay, yeah, because I know the Nier anime is coming out in the winter too.
So, again, so that's already stacked. I got Blue Lock. Everyone's been waiting for Blue Lock. I've seen panels of Blue Lock. Pretty dope. Uzaki-chan Season 2. Cannot wait. It's going to be great. I love Uzaki-chan. Don't judge me. Shut up. The Emergent Shadows. I think that's it's a light novel. It's a light novel adaptation. Isekai reincarnation. Yep, that's going to happen. Welcome to Demon School, Murder Season 3. People love that. I wasn't a big fan, so I stopped watching. Now this one, Urusei Yatsura. I heard a lot of people were buzzing about this one, and it's also made by David Productions. I think it's a remake. Yeah, they're remaking it. This was an older anime. 46 episodes. God dang!
Ooh,
that's a lot. So yeah, I mean, already off the first 9. This slaps. Kankoe, second season. Reincarnated as a sword. I mean, it's by C2C.
Oh, bro, I saw the trailer. Well, like, obviously, when you hear Reincarnated Sword, you hear another isekai, right? Yeah. But I saw the trailer, not gonna lie, the trailer kind of slaps. I'm gonna be honest. Once I saw 2D animals, I'm like, whoa, okay, they got a budget for this. It's not just some normal
isekai now. They got a budget.
Because, you know, like, every isekai, they always have their, like, monsters, or at least, like, half the monsters or animals just, like, 3D or CG'd. And, I mean, I don't really care that much about CG, as long as it's not, like, really bad, and they don't show it for so long. Overlord Season 3.
Shut up! Okay.
But yeah, like, they had, like, a bunch of dragons, like 5 dragons, and they weren't CG. I'm like, whoa there. Alright, okay. So, I might actually watch it. I might actually watch this one.
Watch, those are going to be the only animated animals.
As dumb as it sounds.
Season. And then everything else is going to be CG. And I'm going to be like, no, they got me.
Well, it's not just like the fact that the animals weren't CG. It was also just like the quality of the animation was like pretty. It was pretty good compared to other isekais.
Yeah.
So I just want to see like how they do it. Because sometimes I believe like good direction can save a bad like anime.
There's facts.
Yeah, because there's gonna be a hot take, but I think the only thing that is keeping 86 like a high score for me is just the direction, like the art direction of the first season. Because I still want you to watch 86 because it's really good. It's just like that first, not first season, sorry, the first core. I'm not gonna lie, the plot was kind of like predictable. It was predictable, and it's been done a lot. And it's very like the themes are very heavy-handed, but it has really good art direction. Like it's really good. And of course, in the second core, they do a really good job at just like amping up everything: the plot, I guess the animation, art direction, just
everything slaps.
Great anime. Probably my favorite one of that season. Not gonna lie.
Dope. I'm excited to finish this. Watch it at least. Right. Golden Kamiyu's 4th season. It's coming out. I haven't watched it,
so. Speaking of CG, that first episode, seeing that bear. That was so bad that like I actually had to stop. I mean, you told me that it was just like that one episode, or like that one scene that was kind of just winky, but still, that was such like whiplash. I was seeing this like nice scenery, this like well animated snow forest, and then just seeing this like this PS2 bear just walk around. I do want to get back into Golden Kamuy though.
I heard it was good. So
I heard it's really good.
October 3rd. It comes out October 3rd. Shinobi no Itako. It's an original. Maybe. Okay. I'm not gonna read the synopsis because we're gonna be here all day.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could just. Oh, Peter Grill.
Peter Grill.
It's coming back. I think. I don't know if you remembered Peter Grill. It was like that. It's another harem.
Another harem isekai. It's by 7. Oh, I kind of like 7 stuff though. Oh my! Oh! Ah! Yeah. Ah! Okay, I can't show 7 anymore. I might watch it. Sure. Pop Team Epic. I'm excited for Pop Team Epic Season 2 to come back. If you haven't watched Pop Team Epic, go watch Pop. Actually, first, go look up Pop Team Epic best memes, and then come back. And then return, come back.
Oh yeah, back. That I totally forgot about.
Then come back to me, and then watch Pop Team Epic Season 1 because it's pretty funny. And if you read their comics, you would get their jokes and their gags that they do in the first season. And I have no reason. There's like I don't know why, but their opening it slaps. It reminds me of Moa Shop. I don't know if they did it or not. I don't think they did, but like, bruh, so good, such a good opening and ending. So definitely go watch Pop Team Epic. Go catch up on some movies too, because they'll probably reference it too. It was pretty funny. Bunchy the Rock, Mobile Suit Gundam, which for Mercenary, Mercury, Force No Gil. It's another harem.
Oh yeah, that one I'm excited to watch.
I see.
Cause I didn't know this is like a huge not gripe, but just like thing in the fandom for Gundam. Just like CG Gundams. And like for me, I watched the first one, like the first Gundam from like the 80s, right? And then after a couple episodes, I kind of got the gist of like the world and everything. And I wasn't gonna watch the whole thing. I just wanted to like at least know what the background of what this series is about. And then I wanted to go straight to Iron Blooded Orphans because I know they're like in a separate timeline, so I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was fine, just to like jump. And then people are saying that this one is also in a separate timeline, and 2D Gundams. So everyone's like, well, let's go.
Finally, let's go, baby. Yeah, I have heard that, and it's by Sunrise, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that like Sunrise.
They do mechs.
do that.
They really go ham on their mechs.
Yeah.
Just like Trigger, they go ham on their mechs. When it comes to mechs.
Oh yeah.
Arc Knight, they got an anime adaptation. It's pretty dope. Yes.
Isn't that a video game?
I think it's a mobile game. Yoshi.
Yeah, and then I'm also looking at the list. It doesn't seem like anything else. Like any big titles.
Yeah, there's just some like minor ones, idle ones.
Oh, there's that Berserk. Remake,
they're re-releasing.
Not remake.
The Berserk. They're making it TV, so it's gonna do the entire Golden Age arc. Which, I mean, I'm gonna watch it because that movie's no longer available on Netflix, so I need somewhere to watch it. Hopefully, Crunchyroll gets it. And I can watch it on Crunchyroll. Because God, I fucking love that season so much. I love the Golden Age arc. It's gonna be great. Conan. Yeah, that's not pretty much nothing else that I'm really excited about other than the top and then some of the middle some things that I might be looking at. Pretty good. Yame no Suzume. I did like the first season a bit, so I might go rewatch that. Definitely rewatching Pop Team Epic. There's a band one here but and it's by Cloverworks. So maybe do it yourself, the DIY anime. I like that. But the major ones is gonna be Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho, Spy X Family, Blue Lock, Uzaki-chan, Pop Team Epic, and screw it, we'll watch the Reincarnated as the Sword one. Why not? Throw that in there.
Look, I'm only saying that because, well, I don't know. The trailer it was pretty good.
Yeah,
got me hyped.
I'll watch it.
When a trailer gets me hype, I gotta watch at least the first episode.
See it. I gotta see.
I'm not the kind of person that watches 3 episodes and decides, like, oh yeah, good or bad. Usually it could be either it takes me 1 episode to drop an anime, or it takes me like 12, and then I decide, I don't really like this.
I kind of don't vibe with this. Oh, that's why there's a new Comics Away Films and movie coming out. Suzumi no Tojimari. The people who did
can you
Your
tell
Name
me on what that is?
And Your Name and Weathering with You. That studio.
Oh, all right. Okay, I heard about that.
Comes a troubled young man who tells her, "I'm looking for a door."
Do you think it's gonna be another banger?
I mean, I did. Honestly, I did like Weathering with You a lot. I liked them more than Your Name. So, yeah, I think it is. It is. We'll see if it has to do with rain. More rain. We'll see if it has to do with the catastrophic weather ending catastrophe or just a world ending event.
Yeah, it's just so funny, like how it's in like the same universe, right? Weathering with You and Your Name, and you just see these 2 kids just absolutely destroy an entire city, and they're like, we did it.
Yeah,
it'd be funny to see that like it continues affecting other like movies, like the protagonists of other movies.
Didn't they say that Tokyo got flooded in Weathering with You?
Yeah, but I mean like they just screwed up the world for everybody else.
Can you
for the like future?
At least they're happy.
For sure.
Happy. For sure. That's all I care about. The audience is like, at least they're happy. Well, the rest of the world is just like underwater.
Just, oh god! Imagine like all the pets that couldn't make it out.
Don't even tell me, bro.
Sorry.
I don't know why that was the first thing you thought of, dude. Can you imagine all the dead animals underneath the flooded city? Because 2 kids decided to not break the curse and not. Bruh. So we'll see what happens in this one. It's about fighting a door, so maybe it's not.
Well, I remember in the synopsis it's something about disasters, and I'm like, oh god, Weathering with You is coming to bite us in the ass.
There's this guy that seemingly blends all of time together. Oh my god, it's a time bending one. Oh no. So see. Oh dude.
But man.
Oh, that's for the Blu-ray. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, October's gonna slap.
Yeah, but
October's definitely.
I'm excited, man. Is this the season where I actually continue watching the seasonal animes week per week?
Maybe. I might do this too.
See, I was excited to do that with JoJo, because part 6 released like the second half of the season, A couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready." But then I realized I still haven't finished the first core.
God damn.
Because like they dropped it all at once, right? And it kind of kills my motivation. Not gonna lie, because I like watching things weekly.
Uh-huh.
Right. When the anime comes out, obviously. So having like all these animes just episodes lined up for me, it just, I don't know, it kind of kills it for me.
Really? I feel the opposite.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why.
For me,
same thing with Licorice Recoil. You know, I was like, maybe I should wait when a lot of episodes come out so I can binge it. I never binge it. Either I catch up in like the first 4 episodes and I wait weekly, and then that's how I finish an anime, or I just never start.
Yeah, no. I'm the complete opposite. I'm like, bro, I can't wait every week, because then if I get really into it, I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't even be able to do it. I'd be like, I lose interest so fast.
Really?
Yeah. That's what happened with freaking Blend S.
Blend S.
It took me 3 years to finish Blend S.
You didn't even finish the last episode.
I didn't even finish the last episode. What was the other anime that I was
Violet Evergarden?
Violet Evergarden. It took me half a year to finish the last episode. Like, bruh.
And you still haven't finished watching the movies, man.
I didn't even watch the movies either.
Watch the movie.
I watched one movie and you're like, oh, that wasn't the movie. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then you're like, oh, yeah, they're also not continuing it either. I'm like, oh, cool, so I'm just going to go not watch it then. Yeah, it's very rare
for me,
that I find one that keeps me in.
To like, really? Damn.
Yeah. Quintessential did that to
I
me.
get too invested. Like, if I get too invested into a weekly like anime, sometimes I just stop watching the anime and go straight to the manga. I don't do that as much now, but I definitely did that with like almost every anime last year.
I can't do that.
I mean, that's how or not. Oh god, not last year. Jeez, 2 years ago. Fuck. Okay, it's been a while.
Damn, we're old.
Because that's what happened with Rent a Girlfriend. God, God knows.
God.
God knows why I went into that.
Anime only Rent a Girlfriend fans out there. I cannot wait for you to catch up, because then you'll be a part of us.
They just got to the part where they started the movie arc, where she asked.
Started the movie arc. All right, enjoy that while you can, because after that's over, you'll be officially inducted into the Rent a Girlfriend fan base. Which I don't even think you can call it a fan base.
It's the 3 people.
The 3 people. No, but there's that, and then there's the actual fan base.
Oh, the actual fan base. Oh. Yeah,
So,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So be prepared to join us in our adventures. Yeah.
I just like how everybody collectively just agrees to just, hop on whenever there's a new chapter, shit on it, and they're like, all right, good work.
Good, doctor. I'll see you guys next week. And then they're like, we're going on break. Yeah! Yeah,
I've never seen a fandom so unified into hating like the manga that they're reading.
They're unified in everything. They're reading it, judging it, and wondering why they're still reading it. It's a drug at this point. It should be like
it is, man. It is. I don't know why I keep going back.
The FDA should release a statement: Rent a Girlfriend manga is a drug. It's dangerous. Do not read.
Yeah.
Read with moderation.
Yeah, I assume. I assume there's gonna be another season.
Yes, I mean that's where they ended.
How popular it is now.
Yeah.
I know, but like sometimes it. Sorry, I should say what I say it. I assume there's gonna be another season like coming out quickly.
Oh yeah.
Coming out soon.
This one took a year, didn't it? This one took a bit.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Maybe like end of 2023, probably.
Yes.
Maybe winter.
Maybe they'll end
it. That's my guess. Oh God, please end it that this season. That would be like a great ending.
That would be a good ending.
Even if it's like open-ended and they don't get together in that season, that's way better than what we're going through right now.
We're going through what they call a Groundhog Day. Where everything's happening over and over.
It is basically.
It's basically Groundhog Day. It's basically the melancholy of Haruto Suzumiya Infinite 8 arc. Yep. But multiply that
where
by
you
cancer.
Could just skip 100 chapters and you're basically back where you were at the end of the movie arc.
Yeah. Skip 50 chapters, tune back into the resort arc, only towards the end of the resort arc, but not towards the end, but like second to end, and then leave and then come back at the end of the season, end of the arc, end of the chapters.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just gonna have 100 chapters of just Kazuya describing Chizuru's legs. For
yes.
God knows why.
Oh, and also tune in to Kazuya recreating the Nirvana cover. For I think Dumb. Right? Is that? No, never mind.
I think this is like the one anime that should have been around when like the simp, like witch burning, like phenomenon was around. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
And when like the word simp was first used, like a lot.
Yeah, that would have been a
like,
perfect time.
You talk to a girl, you're a simp, right? It was like that bad. Rent a Girlfriend would have been perfect to have just come out at that time.
Yeah, it would have been perfect.
Well, we still got a long way to go until that third season. If there's gonna be a third season, which, you know, with how popular this series is, it's probably gonna come out.
Yeah.
But I know winter is also gonna be stacked. There's gonna be Vinland Saga season 2, the Demon King. Do you remember like that one anime where there's like a demon lord or whatever, and there was a scene where he was a little baby and he had like such a deep voice?
Oh, Misfits of the Demon Academy.
There you go. Yeah.
Why do I remember that?
Because it was just so iconic, man. Just seeing a baby with a grown-ass voice.
Oh my god, you're right. It's because of the author.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna surprise you knew the full name too.
I thought the author passed away for that. Right.
I think it was the voice actor of the main guy.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Either that or he just lost his role. Because I don't remember hearing about like an author passing away for that series. Well, yeah. That's coming out. Then we got Nagatoro season 2.
Yes.
Tokyo Revengers is coming back. Then we got Bungo Stray Dogs, the 4th season.
It was the author. I knew it.
Inspector.
Yes.
It was the author.
Yeah, it was the author.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, my guy.
Tomo-chan.
Mm-hmm.
Tomo-chan's coming out that time. Probably.
Yes.
I wouldn't say the greatest rom-com, but it's definitely up there.
It's probably one of my favorite rom-coms of all time. We'll make sure we'll deep dive into that winter catalog when the time like around winter or before winter.
Quickly.
That's just the ones that just got announced, but there's probably gonna be a lot more that gets announced.
Oh, and then there's the Nier anime.
Again, winter's gonna be a slap.
Kubo-san
also slaps. Manga's really good.
Trying to look for anything that's like familiar.
God, I can't wait. We're gonna have a top. We're gonna have our favorite mangas of all time episode, but it's gonna be. I wanna plan it out as only me and you make our top, because I know Raymond has not read any mangas at all.
No, I don't think
so. He'll be kind of like the audience. and then we'll explain to him like why it's so good.
Or so bad.
Or so bad that it's so good.
Because it, bro.
Like Rent a Girlfriend.
Not gonna lie, I think as much as I say it's like God's way of shitting on humans, just having this thing be a manga. The fact that I keep coming back to it every week for the past 3 years, it deserves the honorable spot.
It deserves an honorable mention. We'll call it the dishonorable mention.
The dishonorable mention, yeah.
As yeah, because goddamn. But
that sums about all the winter anime, at least like that I can recognize. Because then there's like other originals and just small anime. It's like I don't know if you know the Birdie Wing Golf Girls.
No.
Golf Girls Story Season 2? Oh, there was another season. Okay.
What?
By Bandai Namco.
Of course it's Bandai Namco. Freaking weebs.
Yeah, there's just like other stuff. High Card. I don't know if you know that. I don't.
No, I don't.
Oh, and isekais. More isekais. Isekai.
Love me my isekais.
Just more isekais.
Gotta have them isekais.
Dang. I feel like we spent so much time talking about Cyberpunk. And then now I just can't stop thinking about Cyberpunk.
It's all good.
Like, I want to say more about it, but
we're going back to the Cyberpunk.
I want to finish
it. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I did say we were gonna go.
Honestly, I would like to talk about other anime, but
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we'll save that for another one, when Raymond comes back. Because he's actually played the game, which is I want to get his take on that.
Oh yeah, his perspective.
When he finishes Cyberpunk, we'll talk about it. It should be probably next episode, but again, we'll see. We'll see what next episode has for us. But for sure, Cyberpunk was so good. God damn it.
Yeah, because I want to talk about other animes that I recently watched, but that's only 2.
That's only 2. Oh, I just finished Beastar Season 2. It had actually the opposite of what Cyberpunk had. Strong beginning, weak ending. So it gets like a 8 out of 10. Because I really like the beginning of Beastar Season 2. Beastar Season 1 is like a 9.5 in my eyes. It's really good. I love the art style. Even if it is CG, I think the CG makes it, like, enhances the experience in my eyes. I mean, yeah. And I can only imagine if they actually animated everything in, like, drawn, it would have never come out. They're literally animals. You're like, oh, but it would have, they would have done like Odd Taxi. But Odd Taxi kind of has like a chibi look to it.
Chibi. Yeah, chibi.
And Beastars is more hyper realistic, kind of like Zootopia, but not as cringe. So I think the 3D really worked for it, and they look good. And they actually do have some like 2D or like some drawn panel or drawn art in there, so I can't complain.
Like scenes.
But season 2, really good opening, good OST. I really, really enjoyed the OST. This kind of jazz, funk music. Perfect music, honey to my ears.
Yeah, dude. Anytime they have that in animes, I'm just like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Iron Blooded Orphans, the first ending, it goes hard. Not gonna lie. And it's been a while since I actually watch an anime and don't skip the ending after like the first watch. It's I'm so sad they got rid of it in, the 13th episode, and I'm like, no, I was ready to let go.
Come back.
Now it's just like generic like Japanese pop song for the ending, and I'm like, damn, it's gonna be really hard for me to continue this series. Just kidding. No, it's good on its own. It's gonna It's gonna hurt a lot when I don't hear the ending song play it.
No.
It's like,
yeah. So. Yeah, for Beastars, music was great. OST was great. Good voice actors were great. Animation was great. Good. It was a good story. Concluded a arc from the first season, which was nice. It kind of set up something for the next season. Which I think that's why the ending wasn't as much as like, oh, something could happen, something couldn't happen. Overall, great. 8.8 out of 10. And then
for the second season, right?
Second season, definitely 8 out of 10. They like the interactions.
I know for. I just remembered that for some people, it'd be like their first time watching Jujutsu Kaisen. There you go. The movie came out like a couple days ago on Crunchyroll.
That is true.
I don't know if you like rewatched it.
I did not. I think one time was enough.
It was a lot better than what I remembered.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On the second watch, I was like, wow. Music goes hard.
Yeah, animation, music definitely goes hard. Okay. Animation, obviously, Mappa with the movie budget. It can't go wrong.
I mean, even without the movie budget, like, just the anime was good looking on its own.
Yeah. No, I like the movie. I know for manga readers, they really liked it. System stuff. I mean, maybe I'll rewatch it.
Would you consider this like a fall season? Because it technically just came out.
Maybe. Nah, because it was a movie first.
Because it was only out for like a weekend, right? Wasn't it only out for a weekend?
True.
In movie theaters. At least for like in the US.
Yeah. Kinda. I don't know. That's tricky. That's a little tricky, isn't it? Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, you could have watched it, like, you could have pirated, I guess. But
yeah.
I doubt that they would have any good quality.
True that.
Like, versions of.
Sure, we'll call that fall season.
Yeah, I'll just say it is.
Yeah. It got officially released.
At least in the US.
Yeah, it's in the US. Bro, release Quintessential. Get it out of Japan. Put it in the US. Give me the Quintessential movie. Come on. Yes, I read the manga. I don't care.
I'm pretty sure you can watch it on Netflix if you have a VPN.
And speaking of VPN,
I was like, he's gonna say it. I knew.
One of these days, that will not be a joke. And we're gonna catch people off guard. I mean, what? Today's not that day, but still.
Just put the sponsor at the end of the video.
Put the sponsor at the end of the video. Man.
Yeah, but,
that's when you learn those skills. And you know where I learned those skills at. See, there you go. Now you don't even know what's true or not. You don't even know if I put in a sponsor already. I didn't. But you don't know that. Just like I don't know when the Quintessential movie's gonna come out. God damn it.
Man. It's gonna be kind of sad though. Because, we've been... like how people were sad for the ending of Evangelion? For us, it's Quintessential.
Yeah, but Quintessential's actually good.
Whoa. Look, you actually gotta watch the show.
I'm just kidding.
Come on, man.
I'm just kidding. Evangelion fans, don't get mad. That was a joke. Obviously, that was a joke. I'm not... I don't want death threats being like, how could you talk about my favorite anime like that? That's a joke.
Okay, now I can't tell if you're actually...
Just shut up.
You actually meant that as a joke.
don't confuse the viewers, Sebastian. Stop gaslighting them. It obviously was a joke. Obviously.
I still can't.
No, shut up! Shut the fuck up.
Well, anyway.
Anyways,
that's all I have to say about this anime. About Quintessential. Just I'm excited, and it's gonna be sad to see it end.
Yeah, it is. I love Quintessential. I got all the volumes in Mankey. And figures. I love Quintessential so much. I would die for Quintessential Okay, never mind. It's taking it too far. Still good though. Manga's really good. I will talk about the manga later. Yeah. Any other movies releasing? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
Yeah.
Because I just remembered Jujutsu Kaisen, and it's gonna take a lot of brain power to remember anything else that came out and that's coming out or that's.
You see, when Raymond's not here,
just came out.
We go full weeb mode. We only talk about anime.
Oh, we talked about pizza, didn't we?
That's not anime. Oh, in the beginning.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No, that was for the pre intro. But after the moment that CyberPunk came up, all anime. Nothing but anime. That's why I have Raymond to reel us back, to reality. But we didn't have him this episode. So it was just a weeb talk.
Wow. Wake up, Angel. Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Stop talking about quintessential quintuplets. They're not real. There's no such thing as a quintuplet.
I guess you could just like put some sakura flowers and some I don't know, anime related things on the thumbnail. just to indicate that this is gonna be an anime.
This is a weeb episode. I'm gonna put random JPEGs of anime girls all over the thumbnail.
Oh, okay, maybe not that.
And then mid episode or somewhere in this episode, if you're watching it, if you're not just listening to it, I'm just have just a floating head. I'm gonna have a floating head of who we talked about. If Lucy from Cyberpunk or Chizuru, we just have a floating head just fly across for a good amount, just somewhere random in the episode. We're going full weeb on this episode.
Yeah. Well. No, I think that's all I gotta say about anime. Unless you got something up your sleeves, I think it's a good time.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to really talk about Cyberpunk. I was gonna say Arcane, but I only watched an episode. But I'm liking it. I'm liking where it's going. I'll continue to watch it for sure.
I think Raymond's watched Arcane, right?
He's almost done with it. He's almost done with Arcane, and he's almost done with Cyberpunk.
Okay, yeah, so we can talk about that when he's on next time.
When he's on next time. On episode 3 of the Nortaku Podcast. I think that's going to be favorite anime episode? Yeah. Hopefully. Hopefully nothing goes wrong when I move. But I'll probably have this episode done by Thursday. Probably before Friday. Or maybe I'll just have it private and premiere it on Friday. Maybe do that. Just so we can have it released on Friday. Because I think Friday's a good schedule to release episodes. It's the end of the week. People get off works. And they're like, you know what I want to do? I want to listen to the squad. To the Nortaku Podcast. And talk about anime and see a floating Chizuru head fly across the screen for an amount of time. Let's do that.
I'm so sorry there.
It's gonna happen. But episode 3, stay tuned for episode 3. I think that's gonna be our top anime episode. We'll have a 9x9 square. I'll have these guys choose their 9 animes. 9 or 8, I don't know. I think 8. I feel like 8's a good number. I don't want to do 10. 10 is a lot. I feel like top 8.
Alright, like
because once you get to 10, you're like, could or not be here. But I feel like 8 is like, yeah, no, this is it.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, top 10 is overrated. Top 8, that's where it's at.
That's where it's at because
you
like,
gotta make those hard decisions.
Yeah.
In the lower tiers.
Yeah, because top 10 you can get away with at least 2. You're like, 2 of these they're pretty good. But top 8, that has to be good. And then we'll have it like, yeah, I think we'll do top 8. Top 8. We'll call it the list section. I'll thumb it as the list.
Pretty creative. Oh god, excuse me.
The list. All right. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. I didn't appreciate that. Fuck you.
All right, just do the outro. I did it last time doing that.
All right then. All right, people. Catch you guys in the next episode. Have a good night, or good day, or good morning. Be well. See well. I don't got anything else. Yeah. End of the episode. I'm sorry. I had an outro last episode, but stuff happened. If you didn't know, go watch the last episode. What are you doing here? Watch it chronologically. Go watch episode 1. Go do it. Do that now. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Ding that doorbell. And we'll catch you next time in the Nortaku Podcast. Bye.
Alright, bye.
God, I hate my life. That's not going to make it in.